Good morning, guys. You know what day is? Motorhome Monday. Back, baby. Yes. Season 2. We are rocking and rolling. Before we get into the questions, I just want to say massive thank you for everyone that's gone to the website and filled out the form. So I've had so many submissions, which is great because we're getting loads of good questions, which is what this is all about, you know. And if you do go to the website, you do get the chance to get one of these. Look at that. Ooh. Never going to be on sale, so you only get it if you ask a question through the website. Holographic Motorhome Monday sticker. Oh, you know you want one. I think this is the first time in my Home Mondays history that I've got so caught up in actually filming the actual episode, I actually forgot to mention something. I've shown off the holographic stickers, but I forgot to mention that the actual new Motorhome Monday stickers, there you go, are available on the website now. I normally had these two in a sticker pack for £5, but it now comes with this one as well, and I probably will put this one available on its own, but they're all on the website. So yeah, I'll try not to mess up anymore. I got kind of carried away with answering questions, and there's no point me having all these stickers if I'm not going to mention them. So if you do want some stickers and support the channel, then the link's in the description below, and yeah, head on over there and you can get yourself a brand new Motorhome Monday sticker. Cheers, guys. Let's crack on with the questions, shall we? First question from Rob. Most of us go out in our vans for holidays. We load up and go, but we don't really carry too much stuff. My question is, do you know if your van is legal, and have you had it weighed? Yeah, I have had it weighed. It did. The first time I had it weighed, it was a little bit over. Then I had to literally take loads and loads of stuff out. I think a fly just flew in. I only just flew out. Great. Yeah, so when you see me in a few episodes, like when I do weight saving things, so I got rid of jars into like silicone bags to just save a couple of kilos on that, because it's just ridiculous. You're carrying glass jars when you don't need to. So yeah, I have had it tested. It was close. I'm obviously carrying water, so that's always the thing. Most people don't carry water. They go to a site, so they'll just fill up there. Whereas I carry water quite a lot of the time. But yeah, I have had it checked, and I had to do some tweaking. But yeah, I'm good. I'm golden. Usually just full of chicken wings and mayonnaise, to be fair, and Pepsi Max. So you know, if I have to eat it quickly, then hey. Next question from Steve. What is your biggest annoyance of living in a motorhome full time? Now, I've had this question before, and I've never really given a great answer. So I did have a peek at this question beforehand. So, and I've put some thought into it, and I think one thing that does annoy me, and I don't know if it's going to come across right how I'm going to say it, but it's that I'm doing something bad. That living in a motorhome to society and to societal norms is bad, so I should hide, I should be ashamed, I should be, you know, every other week you see something on like a Facebook group, Instagram, or a YouTube video, van life's coming to an end, they're cracking down on van life, and it's like, that annoys me. Not the posts, because most of them are just shock and drama, because I'm still living van life, clearly. It's the thing that I'm not harming anyone, so why are there people and authorities that don't like what I'm doing? I understand, you know, we're all different, but it's like I'm an outcast. You know, I know we're on the, I know I'm on the edge. See, I told you it's not going to be easy to explain, but I don't like having to feel like I have to hide my, and I don't. I'll clearly say to anyone, I live in a motorhome. That's my house. You know, that's my home. But some people do. You know, some people. You know, I park up in a street, obviously because I like my own privacy. I have all the blinds down, but part of that's because people will be nosy and they'll judge, and then they'll could call authorities, and I don't care if people judge. You judge me. I really could give two figs. But it's just that stigma, I suppose. Again, it doesn't really affect me too much, but it does annoy me that some people get that some people do that, and it affects other van lifers, because yeah, it can be tough. It can be tough, that can. But don't worry, you're doing right. Do what you want. As long as you're not harming anyone, what's the problem? Next question from Ian. Do you get lonely on your travels? I've never really been a lonely person, to be fair. I am quite lucky that way. I don't really suffer with being lonely or, you know, being on my own. I'm quite good company for myself. I mean, if you just, you know, if I'm in here all the time, you know, I've got enough ideas bouncing around in this tin can that I'm at my head, not the van, that will keep me going forever. But you know, obviously, when you're out exploring, it is nice to explore with other people, and it is nice to share experiences, and especially food experiences with people. Like, you know, go to this nice restaurant, go to this nice food place, and just go, oh, this is amazing, you've got to try this. And it's great to get people's reactions and see that they enjoy what you've enjoyed, or what you knew that, you know, that was nice, and you're sharing it with that experience with someone else. So yeah, I do like travelling with other people, so I'm not opposed to that. And I'm definitely up for travelling with a companion, so yeah. Next question from Paul. We see you with a lot of other YouTubers who are also van lifers, but do you have van life friends who don't appear on your vlogs, or are your van life friends all just YouTubers and vloggers? No, I've got a lot of van life friends that aren't on YouTube, they're not on Instagram, they just live van life for whatever reason that's personal to them. But yeah, I've got quite a few friends that are in van life, and you meet people. So you know, you meet people when you're parked up, and you'll spot a van lifer, and then you know there's that connection, because you know it's like when you go into another country and you hear someone talking English and you're on your own, you'll naturally gravitate to that person. You know, you don't know them. You know, back home you could be you know, complete opposites, but because there's that one small thread that connects you, that's what you gravitate to. So when I'm out on the road, I do meet a lot of people, and you know, they could become good friends. I mean, like Pete, he has appeared in my videos when the Five Amigos, when we go out, but he's a full-timer, but he's not on any socials or anything like that, apart from his personal accounts. He's not a vlogger or anything, so he's a funny one. But he's not on any socials. But yeah, no, I've got plenty of them. And you just meet so many nice people out on the road. Really do. It's a great community. Next question from Paul. When you went fishing in Scotland at Loch Lomond, big up to Loch Lomond, that was a beautiful place. What lure did you catch your pike with, and do you do much fishing? I don't do enough fishing, so I would love people that do fishing and parked up next to rivers, canals, lakes, ponds, sea fishing, to drop them in the comments below, because I need to do more fishing. I really do. I love fishing. It's great to get out and then you just sit around the water and walk along the river and just spend time out in nature. It's brilliant. I absolutely adore fishing, but I just don't get the time. I really don't, because I'm either at work or I'm behind editing, and then I have to try and catch up editing, so I can't go out and play, which is, you know, makes Darren a sad boy. That was a bit of a twang of an accent there. What was that? So yeah, when I caught that pike, that was just with like a spinner. It was like a large spinner. So yeah, I quite like spinner fishing and lures and jig heads and all that. But yeah, I do want to do some more fishing. So if you lot want to see that, then say that in the comments. And if you've got any locations where I can go fishing and park them at home close, then drop them in the comments below. Next question from Tracy. What single destination are you desperate to visit that you've never visited before, and why that destination? I don't really, I mean, I want to go to America. That's a given. America and Canada, that's because they're epic. They just look awe-inspiring, epic. The scenery is just amazing. But then I'm quite drawn to just anywhere. I'm not really fussed of where I'm going, because as long as I'm travelling, I'm a happy lad, you know. And if I can find explore countries, you know, I'm happy exploring cities because I like, you know, the buildings and the history and the food. Yeah, you know I love the food. It's not a surprise on this channel. So I want to hunt out them little quirky places and beautiful eateries that just need sharing with the world, along with some, you know, beautiful scenery. But I think somewhere like in Europe, some of the places where there's big lakes, like I've seen in Spain. I know John and Mandy have gone to some parts in Spain that have just got massive lakes that look like small oceans. You know, get a kayak and I can go fishing there. I can get the drone out. I can do some campfire cooking. I can just do some walks around and looking at all the doing my photography. I love photography. So yeah, just places where there's not much going on, but I can just occupy my own time. Again, it goes back to being on your own. I'm quite happy exploring and doing things on my own. It doesn't really faze me. Next question from Clive. After the success of the Overland Show, are you attending any other shows throughout the rest of the year? Now, I just put an update on my Facebook page that the NEC, the Birmingham NEC Motorhome Show in October has been postponed and moved to, I think, May next year or March next year. It's all over their website as well. So I was going to go to that. I fully intend on going to the September Stratford show. But apart from that, I don't know where I'm going to be because of work and other commitments. Because I'm meant to be going to Turkey in September, end of September, beginning of October, for 3 weeks. So if that goes ahead, then I'm spending quite a bit of my holiday, which was meant to be a couple of years back, but because of the whole COVID situation, I just can't wait. It's going to be an all-inclusive hotel. It's going to be great. But the definite one that I want to get to, at least... It's like Piccadilly Circus out here. Do they not know I'm trying to film? Definitely want to get to the Overland Show in September, and if I can get anywhere else, then I will. But other than that, I'm just going to try and focus on doing, on my days off, try and get on little park ups, do more videos, and, you know, produce more content if as and when I can. Next question from Dave. As a fellow night truck driver, what do you do for your meals? Services are expensive. I use a 24-volt lunchbox, but I'm stuck for ideas. I've started saying new. I have access at the depots that I go to have a microwave 9 times out of 10. Collections, when I do collections, that's a bit different. Sometimes you don't know what they've got at that other end. But I've been taking like a sandwich, like a little lunchbox, and I cook some sausages and some bacon. And then dice them up, put them in a bit of greaseproof, like a little parcel, and then I take two to four, depending on how big of a meal it's going to be, whole eggs in this lunchbox. And then when I get to said depot, put the little parcel in the microwave, let that heat through, and then I'll crack all the eggs and then microwave the eggs into some scrambled egg, and then I've got scrambled egg and bacon and sausage all in this lunchbox, which is nice, and, you know, and it hasn't got much fat in it because I've taken all the fat from the sausage and bacon, and it keeps me really full. Apart from that, then I have a sandwich. I might take a sandwich to work. I take some bananas and some apples. I take a few yogurts, but that's about it really. I'm not out for, like, I'm not tramping, so I'm not out for more than, you know, 12-15 hours, and if I have to get something on the road, I will. But you are right, services are expensive, and especially at night, the only thing you're going to get at night is a McDonald's. You're really, that is really all you're going to get, because everyone else is shut. And that's if you can park. Don't even get me started. That's if you can park in the services, but that's for another chat with lorry drivers. Right, and lastly, I'm taking my daughter to Five Guys for the first time next week. What would you recommend? Bacon double cheeseburger with extra cheese and the onions lettuce and mayonnaise and ketchup. Definitely need, I definitely need another 5, guys. And the chips, one recommendation with the chips, don't get a portion each, just get 1 large between you. It doesn't matter how many you're going, because we had 1 large, I think, between all of us when I was with the Radfords, and it was more than enough. They just they get the bag and they put some in the little bag, and they put it in the bag, and then they just start scooping more into the actual bag. It's great. So yeah, crack on. Right, so that is all the questions this week, and all of them questions come from people that asked on the website. So every single one of them will get a hologram, I keep saying hologram, holographic Motorhome Mondays limited edition sticker. So if you want one of them, head to the website and ask your question on the form. Next week's subject is park ups, so if you've got any questions related to park ups, ask them by Wednesday, so then we can get through all the emails and get through all the questions. You can still drop comments below and on my Facebook and on my Instagram, but if you definitely want a sticker, a free limited edition sticker, you have to go to the website, because that's where you can enter your address. And please enter your full address, not just Essex, because I don't know, that's not going to help. I've had a few of them, not Essex, but I've had a few of them. Have a great week, guys. Bye.